China's ambassador to India reiterated Beijing's position that the Dalai Lama's reincarnation is inherently an internal affair of China. He dismissed recent comments by Indian officials and made clear that only the Chinese government has the authority to manage and approve the successor, warning that no external interference will be tolerated. A direct rebuke to Dalai Lama's reaffirmation that his reincarnation will be decided by the Garden Fordrang Trust outside of China. And remember that this is coming in as the Dalai Lama has put his succession plan. He's talked about a succession plan. But what China is saying that this is an internal issue and has reiterated their stand once again, viewers. We'll try to get you more updates coming in on the story in a short while from now. And we'll also try to go across to our guest who will be joining us here on Republic to help us understand what this really means as China has spoken about its stand. We'll try to get you all those details, but China has objected to Dalai Lama's reincarnation process because control over Tibetan Buddhism, and especially whether the next Dalai Lama, is a geopolitical and ideological weapon. Yes. So we have with us Professor B.R. Deepak, Professor Chinese Studies, JNU, joining us right now. I want to go across to you, Professor. Thank you for joining us here on Republic TV. Do you think that China's latest comments on Dalai Lama reincarnation is another way of China to exert control? It's another way to control the Tibetan thought and culture, Professor? All right. We'll try to go across to the professor, to a guest in a short while from now. But this is coming in as the Dalai Lama has spoken about his succession plans. And as we see these back-to-back updates coming in right now on Republic TV, we are seeing that as his 90th birthday was being celebrated, and he was getting a lot of wishes from all over the world, China has once again said that the reincarnation issue is an internal process, of China, and not something which the Dalai Lama will decide on his own. So these are some back-to-back updates coming in right now on Republic TV, viewers, and just taking you through all these statements coming in. Remember that. We have seen that Tibet has clearly said that the reincarnation process is going to be within their trust. All right. Let's go straight across to our guest who's joining us right now on Republic TV. We have once again the Professor B.R. Deepak joining us, Professor of Chinese Studies at JNU. Thank you for joining us, Professor Deepak. We could not hear you. You're back with us. Now, we have been getting our viewers all those updates. Now, as Dalai Lama has spoken about his reincarnation process, how will it really go? We have seen even Indian leaders and ministers congratulate him on his 90th birthday, give him wishes. Now, China is trying to exert control once again. How do you read the situation? Do you think China is once again trying to reassert control, use the reincarnation as a control tool, and try to control the Tibetan culture and thought?
Yeah, well, I think what Ambassador Xu Feihong has said is a reiteration of his stated state policy. That is, Tibet they consider as the internal part of China, and any external intervention in that is not accepted at all. And I think what Ambassador Xu has been referring to is what is the stated position, that is that any reincarnation of the Dalai Lama, Panchen Lama, or other lamas in Tibet, they should be following the procedure of the tradition and historical convention, one, and second, more importantly, the rules and regulations China has implemented and approved in 2007. And now, as far as the convention, the rituals are concerned, of course, it goes back to the late 18th century. And this follows the Nepalese invasion of Tibet. And when Tibet invited China to help them out of the crisis, and Emperor Qianlong, so he then expels the Gurkhas' armies from Tibet, and 29 article ordinance was passed. And I think that is important from the Chinese perspective, because they believe that it is that 29 article ordinance which has given the reincarnation, the approval, ultimate approval of the so-called central government of China,
right,
and also giving of the seal and the golden urn, so on and so forth. But importantly, I think in 2007, any individual outside Tibet has been debarred from reincarnation or selecting Dalai Lama. I think that is what the Chinese they have stated, and ambassador's
right.
statement should be read in that context.
Okay.